Welcome back, guys. This is Will. And in this video, we're going to go over how to create your sales page. And we're actually going to create a product from scratch just to make sure that you understand all the elements that go into creating your own product. So I'm going to go to Add New. And the name of my project is going to be called Debt Destroyer. Create product. Edit project. And here we are at the sales page, editing page. So the first quick lesson, guys, is if you drag your arrow over an element of the page, like this, for example, see how it turns green right there? Any of these elements that turns green, if you click on it, it will take you directly to the part of the editor over here on the left-hand side of the screen where you can edit that element of the page. And any element that turns green when you drag your arrow over it can be edited. These features, for example. But just a note, the one part of the page that you can edit that doesn't turn green is the background. So to edit the background, simply click on the background. And it will take you to here where you can edit the background. So let's get started. I'm going to edit my headline here. Now you want to have a nice attention-grabbing headline. So my headline is going to be Learn the Secrets Your Creditors Don't Want You to Know. Now, if you go up here, that looks okay, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more eye-catching. So I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna make the font size 36, nice and big there. I'm gonna change it to heading format. I'm gonna align it in the center. And then I'm gonna change the background color to yellow. Yellow is a great color to use for your sales page. It's the thing on your page that you most want people to look at. Make sure it's a nice shade of blue that I want. See how that really pops? That looks good. So to save the changes, simply scroll down and click Publish Changes. Page successfully published. Awesome. So now I got to edit this. And it says, don't miss the video below. Please allow 10 seconds to load. And the reason why we have please allow 10 seconds to load is because while your internet might be fast, your customers might be slow. And we don't want people to leave the page simply because they're waiting for the video to load. So we just ask them, hey, please allow 10 seconds for the video to load. I'm actually going to keep that. I'm just going to change the font. I'm going to make it blue. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to drop this down. And I'm going to underline this. Save changes. Awesome. So it's looking good. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to upload our sales video, and I'll show you how to do that. So first of all, you need a YouTube account. To get a YouTube account, YouTube is owned by Google, so all you need is a Gmail account. You create a YouTube account, and here I am on my homepage. I'm going to upload my video sales letter. So I'm going to select it from my computer here. And here we are. Make sure it's in an MP4 format. Now we're gonna skip ahead here as this is processing. Okay, now that our video is done processing, we simply click publish. Awesome. Okay. So now all I got to do is click on the video here. We're just going to pause it for a second. Now to get this onto your sales page, really simple. Down here below the name is share. So click on share, then click on embed. Now, before you copy and paste this right here, click on show more. So the reason why we're doing this is we want to make sure all of these are checked off. We don't want suggested videos when the video finishes because we want the person to buy our product, not go watch videos on YouTube. We don't want the person to be able to skip ahead because it will defeat the purpose of our sales pitch. So just make sure all of these are checked off. Then we simply copy this embed code here. Make sure you get all of it. Go back to our builder page. Remember to edit. We just click on this, copy it, and now we publish changes. And there is our VSL. Beautiful. Okay, we got our VSL uploaded. Now let's check out the buttons here. So we can change the buttons. There's a lot of different ones here. Right? Maybe we like an old school one. Match cart. You can make them small, big, medium. There's a lot here. Maybe that's a little bit too big. A new feature here is toggle credit cards. See the difference there? You know, that just adds a little bit of credibility to your product. Pop delay. This is something we should talk about. So this is a really good feature to have for your sales page. And what it does is it delays the add now or buy now or add to cart button, the buy button, for however long you want. So it allows the customer to watch your video without thinking, oh, this person's going to sell me something. It gets them hooked in the video and believing in what you're talking about. Then after 5 minutes or however long, and you should definitely test this, then it pops up, right? So maybe you want it for 2 minutes, and it's seconds here, as you can see, seconds. So we'll say 120 seconds and just save changes. Great. Now, the background, let's see if we like this. I just want to show you a couple things about the background. Okay, so there's a few different types. These here are what we're calling patterned backgrounds. And there's a lot of different ones. They're pretty cool. And these here are what are called graphic backgrounds. And these are new to the builder. And they're really cool. So I'll show you an example. So for this product, it's kind of a self-help. So save money, that's kind of perfect. And I will show you how this looks once we get through building the sales page. You can also do a general background color, right? So if you want red, you can do that, right? You can do blue, whatever you want. Really cool. But I'm actually going to use this graphic. Awesome. Now, below here is where you can put different descriptions about your product. So here you can edit this part, and I'm actually going to copy and paste something that I have already written out. Okay, I'm gonna change this to a 14 font. I'm gonna align it in the middle, and then I'm also gonna change the color. That looks great. Now I'm gonna change these features here. Again, I'm just gonna copy and paste something I have already written out. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna make these black. And I'm gonna center align them. Publish changes. Great. Looking really good. Okay, awesome. And now I just skipped ahead and I put all these awesome features in here. A couple things I just want to go over before we're finished with this video is tracking here. You can put your Google Analytics tracking code here. So that's a really great feature. And also your terms and conditions. So this is where you'll be able to put your contact and support emails. So for example, dettdestroyer@gmail.com. And dettdestroyer.us. Forgot the S. Publish changes. And this will show up here, down here. See that? And then also when somebody actually clicks on terms and conditions, right, preview, it'll show up here. So as you can see, it'll show up in your terms and conditions, which is great. So publish changes one last time, make sure everything's good to go. And let's take a look at what it looks like. Beautiful. One thing, okay, great. So I made a little mistake here, and it's perfect. So notice how when we went to this, there's a player control, and it's not playing. We don't want that. We want the video to play automatically. So let's turn that off, and then let's put on autoplay. Now let's try the preview one more time. Now we're playing. Death Destroyer. Beautiful. Perfect. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want. And it looks good. It's a good looking sales page right here, if I might say so myself. You can get the URL here, right? Or you can just preview it. That is it for this video. On the next video, we're going to be talking about your thank you page. See you there.